I gotta shut the music. Oh, I gotta turn the music down. All right, mic check 1 2 1 2.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
means you are being listened to as we speak.
I know that. I was just saying mic check to see how it goes through.
Alright.
Alrighty, let's see. First game is 9 o'clock, right? Yeah. Alright. What are we doing here, boys?
Good evening, everybody in the chat. Got 15 people watching. It's pretty impressive.
What's going on, guys? Good evening. Uh, Looks like we got a warm-up game, because
Hey, this is the pregame show here. We're here to have fun. We're here to talk lineups. We're here to talk statistics. Well, I have plenty of questions here, Prof. I know you must have too.
What questions do you have, bud?
In my
What?
honest opinion, I gotta ask, do you think Frostfire gets swept tonight? I need honesty.
Yes.
No matter what lineup they put forward, you think they get swept?
Yep. I do.
Explain that a little bit. Explain why you think that.
Well, I know they didn't play. Considering Komodo Dragons didn't play the best goalie the last two games, and they still won. And tonight they have their best goalie going for them. So we'll make things interesting.
Well, me as a goalie, I can honestly say you can be the best goalie in the league. You can have a dominant season, but when crunch time goes to crunching, you know, do you think Cheech can handle that pressure? I mean, he's
Yes,
been
he has.
stellar all year.
Yes, he can, and he has, and will.
I mean, it's not easy, sweeping a team, even as of a caliber that Crystal Lake was, who wasn't the best team going into the playoffs. I mean, but sweeping a team in the playoffs is very, very difficult. And do you think that Cheech, as a goalie, was, top of the line, biggest part of that? I mean, he played the entire series, did he not?
I believe he did. I know game 1 and 2 was Poppy's first games of those playoffs, so I mean she did quite well considering.
Yeah, me personally, I've never played with Poppy. Don't know anything about her. I've heard things, but I'm not going to jump to assumptions. She held her own. She did a very good job, and they're up 2-0 in the series tonight. But if you ask me, Acuna is one of the top goalies in the league. Back against the wall, this guy maintains composure. And for me personally, I feel like he will be able to hold his own tonight, and we will see a game 5, game 6, game 7, even maybe, depending on if they make a change or not. If he does bad tonight, it's a 4-0 sweep. If he hangs on for one game and loses another, I think they got to make a change. That's just me personally. But
I
I
mean,
don't know if there's another goalie on the Frostfire squad. I mean, I love Crunky. Crunky is a great goalie, but I don't know how he will fare against the Kamurocho Dragons. Now, me personally, going against Kamurocho, very, very difficult team to play against. Super rehearsed. They've been playing for going on what, a year and a half together. I mean, it is a tough squad to play against, and definitely back against the wall tonight for Frostfire. I don't know. I think we see Frostfire pull one. That's me personally.
I hope they pull at least one, make it interesting, at least. But we'll see.
I mean, I'd love to come back and do this again,
But as far as
but
Frostfire, if they do like to see things turn around, they, in my opinion, their best goalie. I'm talking to them. That's my opinion, but I'm not the manager of that team or the owner of that team. I'll leave it at that. The owner of that team is a good dude, and I respect him. I have nothing against the dude.
I mean, we as commentators here, we can make assumptions all day. We can think who we want to win, but for me personally, well, honestly, I'd love to hear what the people in the chat have to say. I mean, we have a poll going live if anybody wants to vote on that. The poll is based on do you think we will see a sweep tonight? Considering Kamurocho has been the top team this entire year, and Frostfire coming off an 11-game win streak in the regular season, I don't know how much regular season can translate into playoffs. Sure, they made it past Newbie, they've made it past Alaska. But
Sorry about that, guys. It was din time.
welcome back, TK. me and Prof are just having a very, very interesting conversation. Do you think we see a sweep tonight, TK? Or do you think we see Frostfire hold on and win a game? Do you think we see game 5, game 6, game 7? What do you
I don't know
think?
if we necessarily get to the 7th game or really even the 6th game. Based off the way the Dragons are playing in their warm-ups, though, they're not playing the cleanest of hockey. They're kind of sloppy. Offense isn't going. So the goalie can protect that weak side and not let Panda run it up on the scores. They got a good chance of coming back in the series.
I mean,
The key is if you get the defense out of the way. Sorry about that.
I
The
mean,
problem is, even when you play goalie against Panda, even though when you know it's coming, that short side, there's no way of stopping it, no matter what.
yeah, and I think that's what most goalies fear the most, playing against Panda. I mean, when I got the nod against Kamurocho, first thing I was told was Panda goes short side constantly. He's not going to break from it. He's going to go high cheese short side. And I heard it. I knew it. And man, I still got smoked. You can't stop a Panda short side unless you yourself are Panda. I'm convinced only that guy can stop a short side Panda goal, because I've yet to see a goalie consistently stop it this year, me included.
I know I can't.
I mean, TK, you've been on a few teams this year. You've played Panda.
The former #1 pick. Let's just point that
Absolutely.
out.
Played against Panda plenty of times. I think the key to Panda is you don't let him get in within the circle with the puck. You have your defender playing man on him at all times, and if he gets the puck, you just lay him out. It might put you out of the play a little bit, but you just have to rebound back.
I mean, what have you told your defenders? What have you told your goalies over the few teams that you've played with? What have you?
Well, we actually did a pretty good job at it. Invoke as well. When we did play, we made sure we stayed strong on that side. Our defender knew what to do, and then you just have to hope that if he is going to make that pass over, that defender is there to cut that off, so the goalie can focus about not having to move over or rotate over at all. Because Invoke did one of the better jobs, in my opinion, against him this season.
I mean, every goalie is told hold your short side, but as a goalie, you have to completely trust your defense. And what do you do if your defense gets burned by Panda, or they don't take away that short side? I mean, it's almost like really a 100%er at that point.
You basically just gotta hope all the other defenders are in the way so a pass can't get through, and the goalie has a really good high glove, like we just saw right there with that save.
I mean, absolutely. Cheech being one of the best goalies this season, haven't seen him have a below 700 game. I mean, going into these 2 games tonight, this is very important for Cheech to really step up and show that he really was the best goalie. I mean, if he doesn't win hardware for the impeccable season that he's had so far, I will be thoroughly surprised, because nobody has been able to really stop Cheech.
And I know Cheech pretty much sure came on mid-season too for the Kamurocho Dragons too.
I mean, watching the 2 goalies stack up here tonight, we have Acuna Hurtadas in net, solid tendy, very confident guy. As of this live stream, rocking a 790 save percentage. For the playoffs, I don't know if that's good enough. But if you look on the other side,
other team to a lot of missed shots or a lot of turnovers if you're gonna not have a high save percentage.
Oh yeah, I mean, you have to trust that defense. I mean, you have Unhealthy Scratch, been a stellar D man all year, can prove that he can score and still play defense effectively without letting the other defender just hang out to dry. But when you look at the other side in net, Big Cheech rocking a currently an 878 save percentage with 2.83 goals against. That is impressive. I mean, for playoffs, facing a lot of teams throughout the whole season, and still being able, excuse me, to be able to have that low of goals against them. That's MVP numbers, if you ask me,
Or
as
the
a goalie.
Titans.
I mean, the Titans are in a lot of trouble.
If you are the Titans, I hope you're watching this game right now because this team is kind of giving you a demonstration on how to do it. Their wings are getting in. They're using that close quarters to their advantage, and they are kind of picking them apart here. Seen better defensive performances by this duo in the back as well.
Oh, absolutely. The defensive pairing for Kamurocho has been next to none the best defensive pairing all season. I mean, only allowing so many shots a game for Cheech that's a tip to the cap for the Kamurocho defense. In my
Yeah, this is
if
something
I
you
may
can't
ask,
do. This
if
is
I may
something you
ask,
can't do.
TK,
Are y'all? Yeah, sorry.
I mean,
for
that's the key in anything, is not allowing the shots on goal, in my opinion. And as we're talking about that, guess who just scores for the Komodo Dragons?
Yeah, that's why I was saying you can't do that. You can't let them get going on the fast break. You can't have them open looks.
Yep. And
That
he
time he
actually scores
surprises
on a
everybody. Goes,
backhander.
yep. So he surprises everyone and goes on the backhand there.
Yep. What a surprise.
I mean,
And now they're within one.
if we have Unhealthy Scratch across from Panda tonight, Panda
Which
may
he
have some
was
trouble.
Yeah, but Scratch was across from the game 1 and 2, and look what happened. Well, you can't really say that. I mean, we got some of the top D men going again tonight.
I mean, defense has been the name of the game for these two teams all season.
I mean, it does help when you got some of the top forwards on your team too.
Well, yeah, but when you're letting an offense rush into your zone and being able to regain and push that offense out, being able to get pokes, being able to get the big hip checks that we've loved all year, or a nice body check. Frostfire, I think, does it the best. Their system has been pretty effective all year. They hold that blue line trap and they do it very, very well. It's very hard to do, but Frostfire has implemented that all season. They've been working on it, and I think they perfected it. I mean, but I don't know. If they let that trap break a ton tonight, it's a 4-0 sweep.
But
Yeah, I think they need to stick to that. Just hope they can force turnovers right there at that blue line.
the other thing is, it's also EA. EA can let the puck just bounce any way it wants too. So it's just going to make it interesting. We'll see how it goes, and we'll see about another 10 minutes. Could
I'm
be interesting.
excited. I'm very excited for this game. Oh, another thing. Let's talk about some weaknesses for these goalies. I mean, we've talked about the pros, but we haven't talked about the cons. Acuna has a rebound control problem. I've seen plenty of pucks that die at his feet, that get picked up really quick, and Panda is an expert at picking those up. Same as Gray's Keep. I mean, Gray this year played amazing. He had an outstanding amount of goals. Never once did I see that the cleanup crew for Kamurocho not pick up a puck that died at a goaltender's feet. And as a defense, seeing those three coming at you full speed, I mean, that's got to scare the lights out of you. I mean, especially if one of them is running Crease Crasher, then you're gonna have a lot of trouble.
That is
And
true, but here's the
I don't
thing.
know if Frostfire can counter a rebound control squad quite like Kamurocho. Of course, we don't have Grace Keep in the lineup tonight, unfortunately,
you as
which
well.
I would have loved to have seen it.
Yeah, unfortunately, Grace is not in the lineup. I don't know if that's going to be a huge loss or not. We'll find out.
So what's the vote looking like on the poll?
I mean, I haven't checked yet. Seems the poll ended. Oh no, I'm wrong. We currently have 10 votes, and right now, 55% of these people say yes. 56%, my apologies. 56% people say we are going to see a sweep tonight. I'm going to hold hope. I'm going to hold hope. I mean, Frostfire has been a huge underdog all season. Playing for them, I would know. I mean, they've beaten some really talented teams. Elm Street being one of them. Elm Street has been a nightmare, pun intended, this entire season.
Team that eliminated Invoke and myself out of the playoffs.
Oh yeah, I mean, I have great games
I
against.
just want to say during the warm up that Kamurocho Dragons tied their game up, and Panthers scored it again.
I mean, what's the big difference here? I mean, Panda's gonna keep abusing that short side until somebody respects it. But I love the underdog. I love the underdog. I'm gonna go Frostfire here, in at least game 3.
Oh, in game 3, I like them to rebound here.
I mean,
I hope they can rebound. Maybe they go down 3-0 and win 3 straight. That'd be really nice.
Well, I think another key, because we had success against the Dragons actually as a team throughout the regular season, is you do have to take advantage of the fact they are playing 2 right-handed guys at the wing position. So you can kind of eliminate that 1T from the right side, and kind of force EK Metal to make a move inside 2 defensive men and kind of turn it over on that part. That's kind of where we had success at. Of course, the Titans, really, their main thing is going to be trying to just keep them from getting across that blue line and all with that trap that they're going to run.
If you can also work it with your defense more and let your D come up and your wingers drop back and work as a team as a whole, it will really cause them to play out of position more.
They got a minute left of their warm-up game, and they might be going to overtime unless someone makes a move here. Oh,
But
nice entry to the center there, and he does backhand it in.
Oh, it Cheech.
I mean,
just
seeing Cheech struggle in this throwaway game, this warm-up game that they're having, kind of makes you nervous. I mean, do you think he can rebound in the break that they're going to have here in a few minutes? Do you think he can bring it back?
Is useless.
I mean, but practice is where your
perfect.
skills are honed, if you ask me.
Yeah.
I mean, can you really prove that you can do it even outside of the league?
He's allowed this team in their warm-up to score twice his season average of goals allowed per game. So, or playoff.
I've seen Cheech when I'm watching this warm-up game. He has been all over the crease.
He's been moving.
I'm not really sure what he's doing, but the slides have not been working for him today. And you can see when the puck goes out of his zone, he likes to move out of that crease. I mean, I've seen it happen before, but a long range from the defensive zone of the other team could bounce off the walls. Do you think that could be a possibility tonight if he truly decides to keep going out of the crease? I mean, we just saw them lose.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's a rare loss, but
I want to see if I can take a look at the skill set of the guys they just played. What? Oh, yeah. See, they played a few silvers there, a couple high golds.
A couple silvers and some high golds are very tough loss, especially for a caliber of Kamurocho.
And one plat 3.
One plat 3 who had 2 goals, 3 assists. I don't know, man.
Ooh,
I think
coming up soon.
I think we see a Frostfire win tonight. I think they still hold on. I still think they can make a run at the cup.
I still say you don't bet against Cheech in this team.
Man, all right, let's get some predictions for game 1, game 2, boys. Or game 3, game 4. My apologies. What do we think? Who takes it first?
You know what? I'm gonna call the Titans 4-2 in the game 3.
4-2, game 3. Wow, impressive. Prof, what do you think?
3-2 OT. Komodo Dragons.
Really?
Yes.
Even after this performance in the warm-up game? Really?
Yep.
I think we're going to see some dominance here from Frostfire. I mean, the defense looked like they were struggling. I'm going to go 6-2. Frostfire. I mean, if you're leaving Cheech out to dry and you don't have that tight defense that you're used to, I don't know that it can do something to a goalie. It really can. And I don't know if Cheech can
But
hold his ground that way. I mean, he's
But-
had impressive stats all year, don't get me wrong, but he's always had that defense in front of him and holding it strong. What do you do as Cheech if you don't have your defense standing strong in front of you? I mean,
And
it definitely makes you second guess yourself, if you ask me.
I can tell you, personally, I know Cheech. He's flipping on his guys right now in that party and getting their head straight for this game. They'll be all set for it.
I don't know, man. I still have some doubts about Kamurocho. I really do.
Oh, interesting. Looks like we got a different change in the lineup.
Oh, do we?
Yeah, because he's got Kobe on the stick at left wing. That's not who was supposed to be there, from what we were
Are
given.
you? Are we sure that wasn't just for the warm up game and Zero decided he didn't want to play it?
I don't know, but based on what we were given and what they're going to be running, I don't know.
I don't know, man. It looks like Kamurocho might be. I hate to say it, crumbling under the pressure. I mean, you have a chance to win the cup tonight, sweep a team who's been phenomenal in this playoffs. I mean, it's. I don't know if Kamurocho can regain tonight. We might see 2 back-to-back Crossfire wins and the series go tied 2-2.
Oh, then we'll have a interesting series going forward for sure.
It will definitely be a very, very good few games tonight.
Well, and Frostfire is home.
Pardon?
I believe Frostfire is home for the next 2 games too.
It does seem that they are. Yeah, game 3, game 4. I do believe Crossfire is granted the home team side.
So that is a huge advantage for them too.
All right, we're gonna go over the lineups here tonight. Prof, you want to start us off with Kamurocho starting? They're starting 7 or 6.
Yep.
Sorry, I can't count.
It's all right, Jay. I mean, it's
What are we gonna do? I'm only human.
okay. And you only live once, right, buddy?
Absolutely, and I'm living it. I'm having fun, and the game's not even
Exactly.
started yet.
Cheers,
All right,
buddy.
take it away, Prof.
Starting center for Komodo Dragons, you got Metal. Over at left wing, you got Kobe on a stick. And everybody's
Interesting
favorite
choice.
right wing, Dangle Shots, aka Panda. Left wing is S'mores, and one of the best, supposedly, right D, Hawks. Take it away, Jay.
Supposedly, you throwing some doubt. I love
I
to
don't
see it.
know. I played with Hawks a few times. I mean, he is good, but I mean, stats are stats. So
All right, looks like we're about ready to start doing the lineup for the Titans as well.
Yep.
Of course, you got one of the
All
league
right.
admins starting at center, and still nobody
Oh, yeah.
knows quite how to say his name or what way.
I know how to do it.
All right, let's
All
hear
right,
it.
we're gonna go starting center here. We got Zephyrus, who's been a absolute monster all season. I mean, he may not be well liked behind the scenes, but the guy can play some shell. Let's be honest. We got left wing Crave Dog, who hasn't played in a long time, but has still been pretty dominant in the games that I've seen him play. We got
AKA
Wickstrom
Mini
on right wing. Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, right wing we got Wickstrom, who came in and got signed for, God, I don't even know how much. It was a very low amount of money, but came in and scored, I believe, right around 40 to 60 goals this season, which is absolutely insane. And your defensive pairing, you're gonna have Jetty on right D, right D, who usually is a right wing or left winger, which is I'm really interested to see how this is gonna work. And Unhealthy Scratch, who's been obviously stellar all season, and Acuna Hurtado in net, who we really didn't have any doubt would be starting today. But it's time.
It is game time, boys.
All right, let's have some fun here, boys. Game 3 of the LTHL Finals is just now starting. Prof, I'm excited.
I'm excited. This is going to be a very interesting match.
All right, we got the face-off.
Face-off is coming up.
Oh, and Panda gets a
A
quick
huge
little run
tie
out.
up here from Zeph.
Oh, and we got
Angle going
quickest
straight in
goal of the
and
season
a
possibly.
goal. A short side goal already, like 3 seconds into the game.
One thing we spoke about the entire time is the one thing you can't do. Can't let him get on the fucking, excuse my language, the break, and you cannot let him get that short side.
That's
What
one
a
thing I did not expect to
surprise.
see from Scratch, though. I stand strong for Scratch, but that was not a good look as a defender right there.
Oh, nice attempt for a pass in right there, but Zeph was just a little bit offside.
I definitely think Frostfire needs to slow down, calm down, understand.
You're at 1922.
Let's see here. Unhealthy, giving it up to Kobe.
Fast start over here.
All right, Hawks is going to reset it here on the blue line. Great trap being run now. Seems like times
Huge
have got
hit
to
from
calm down a
Unhealthy
little
there.
bit. Oh, Zeph and Crave doing
Like I
cycle there.
said,
Oh, and
like I
Crave
said, Cheech getting out of that crease, it may cost him.
Zeph setting it up right there in the circle, and he is going to get it top left.
Absolutely,
We got a tie
beautiful
game.
goal from Frostfire. Tie game already in the first.
No, the lefty didn't like he wanted to come up and put a body on the center there. All right, Titans maybe can fight off the early game jitters now. They've tied it up.
Some beautiful passing
More
here from
spacing right there
Kamurocho.
between Kobe and his center.
Yeah, I mean Kamurocho's been instrumental all season with their passing.
Panda with a rare pass to the point. You don't see that from Panda a lot.
Yeah, you typically see that short side shot before he gets anything. And a beautiful goal from Wickstrom. Wow.
I tell you what,
Frostfire coming out swinging.
Right
Let me
there.
tell you.
You were not lying on your call out before the game on the goalie situation here. He's definitely playing a little bit out of character. A nice hit on Panda, and Zeph's going to have a breakaway here. Nope. Looks like the defense is going to be able to get into position.
Yeah, this is a more worried looking Cheech than I've seen all season. He's usually calm. He's a brick wall in that crease, but tonight he looks like he's moving a little bit too much and he's giving too much room.
And
Especially for
again.
I almost wonder if having those days off kind of got to him, you know, made him a little shaky.
Good thought right there, Professor. Panda's going to bring it over the blue line.
The attack here.
Man, that trap by the Titans is just really tough right now. They're doing a great job of that. And they get the puck right back. That's exactly how you got to play that. Oh, we got a penalty.
I mean, absolutely. But, like, Kamurocho has faced this blue line trap plenty of times during the season. And look at that, a 33% save percentage right now for Big Cheech. Do we think he brings it back here?
Oh, he's definitely going to bring that up. I wouldn't expect this to happen all game, but the Dragons are now a man down. Oh,
the power play for Frostfire.
He came out of the
Giving
crease
it
a
What a
little bit.
shot by Crave Dog. Cheech makes a save.
an absolutely key thing here to remember is giving a power play to Frostfire is a very, very poor decision. Because Frostfire has been one of those consistent teams on the power play that they can effectively get the cross crease open. And a beautiful shot from Crave Dog just bounces off the pad of Cheech.
Healthy is gonna
I don't know.
set it back
Maybe
up. Here comes Zeph across the blue line, and he's gonna be offsides trying to do the dangles going over the blue line. Guys, we can't stress it enough. You must wait to pass the blue line before you start dangling it. You're gonna get that offside.
I mean, that's Zeph's game though. His game has always been about being able to break that line
And they
and
keep
confusing
trying to kill the
defenders.
penalty.
And he's an
Yep.
expert at it, and he's proved it all season.
Oh, Wickstrom's trying to come on
Got a
strong
beautiful
here. There's
pass
30 seconds left in
going
the
to
penalty.
Wickstrom.
Power play. I got to quit calling it a penalty. Oh, and a solid kill. So they ended up not giving up anything there on the short hand.
And Meadow dumps it
And
out, and it's
Meadow-
on to the goal.
The Metal to Panda passage has not been working so far in the game. That seems to keep causing turnovers.
Yep.
They're gonna have to. It is the weaker side. Not gonna call Donovan weak whatsoever at his skill level, but they're gonna have to work that left wing a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Oh, nice shot, and Panda's there for the rebound.
Another dangle shot. Panda, the commissioner, another goal.
As you mentioned before game, J4, you have noticed that those pucks definitely have been bouncing a little bit off of Acuna.
They definitely die at the feet of Acuna more than any goalie I've seen. But his ability to stay confident throughout the game is going to be the driving force here for the Frostfire team, especially with that offense that they've clearly come to show to.
With 6 minutes left in the first period. Nice defense by Zeph right there coming through to get the steal. Oh, and he takes a nice shot. Oh, it almost sneaks in there, but Cheech is able to put that glove on it.
A very bold move from Cheech. He didn't hold it. He didn't stay like a brick like he usually does, which makes you really wonder what is going on in the mind of Cheech.
Crave sends it around. Oh, I thought Kobe was about to get smacked, but the defense played it safe. But they are
coming out really strong this game.
I mean, they're playing phenomenal.
Nice shot by Zeph. Oh, but they turn it over.
Almost a bounce from the defender.
They would do this.
That's what nice a save by Cheech.
A nice 1-T attempt there. Almost went.
What a save by Cheech. That was a heck of a save.
I mean, you don't see many post-to-post saves quite like what Cheech does.
No, and that's what makes Cheech the best sometimes, is that right there.
You see the Titans are up on that hit column. They do keep starting to hit them on that blue line.
And Frostfire also has the full pressure, which has been detrimental to any team who gets the full pressure put upon them.
They're going to keep it here. It looks like, yes, Wickstrom does keep it over the line.
Zeph holding the puck here.
Kind of a weak shot
Great
right
recovery
there.
from the defense. Way to put it out in the neutral zone.
Reset here. Zeph gets smashed across the boards. Nice hit by Smorio.
He still got. Oh, and the pressure meter is gone now.
And we're going to end this period. It looks like tied 2-2. Oh, almost
first
had a
period
chance.
ends 2-2. I mean, coming out swinging from Frostfire. But it seemed like Kamurocho was more focused on dumping the puck at the end there than trying to get a quick goal to go into the second period 3-2.
Absolutely. And unhealthy Scratch just having his day, hitting whoever he wants.
Honestly, it looks like they are a little too scared with that offense from Frostfire that came out swinging. Already has 10 shots on net. I mean, that's impressive for the first period.
Other than that,
I don't think Kamurocho Dragons really expected that from them at all, how the aggressiveness. I know you guys expected it, but I think they expected a little slower start. I don't think they expected them to go straight swinging for the fences right away.
I mean, the first shot being a goal is not a confidence boost for a goalie. We're gonna see how Cheech regains here in the second period. I'm excited to see it.
And really, you got to be impressed with the Titans. They start off letting up a goal within the first 30 seconds and only gave up 4 shots other than the little rebound there that Panda got.
This has truly
Their
been an
defense played a
offensive
great
battle here
period.
so far.
And that's
They
exactly
really
what you
did.
got to do. When
Oh,
Panda tries to
defense
come
is
through, you
playing-
just got to knock him down. Zeph with a nice little move in. Oh, it bounces off
Ooh,
Cheech.
okay.
His defense does grab it.
Beautiful shot out of Wickstrom there.
The defense seemed to be playing a little bit better the second period for
Oh,
Kamurocho
Kobe gets
Dragons.
through on that. He's going to have a look. No. Oh, Zeph out.
That was
Absolutely
unhealthy
became a
scratch. Unhealthy
terrorist.
scratch almost. Yeah, unhealthy scratch almost put it in his own net.
Ooh, and that's very
Crave Dog looking to reset here.
Yeah, a little
Zeph.
reset here. Zeph's trying to see what he can find.
Crave's still holding on to it.
Oh, that's a nice move
The-
right there.
Yeah, this signature offense
Wickstrom
push
passes
that we
it
have
around.
from Crossfire is
And
going
unhealthy
to be a
scratches.
problem.
Gonna
Oh, and
let-
they give away a breakaway to Panda.
What a
Oh my
save.
God, Acuna saves it.
Acuna. And the
If he-
defense
if
does
he
a
can
good
do
job
that
of not
every
letting Panda's
time,
pass get.
we're gonna
Oh,
have
and
a
we
great
almost get
game.
another rebound. Oh, we're going to have
Oh,
a
we have
penalty
we have a
here.
delayed penalty from Kamurocho.
And they're trying to tire out Chiefs before they get to the penalty. A weak backhanded shot there, but we will get 2 minutes.
We also have to keep an eye on that pressure meter. I mean, that thing is going to be a make or break, do
Can
or
we talk about
die
that pressure
system.
meter for a second, though?
I mean,
I
we
mean,
absolutely can.
That
I mean,
pressure
it's-
meter is bullcrap. I mean, I know it's new to EA this year. I think it's a little too much. I know it's a nice concept that EA brought in, but
Oh, that's a
Beautiful
little
save
miss.
out of Cheech there from the corner from
I
Wickstrom.
think if he goes top right there, that's a goal there. Right? Peach does make the save, but kind of a easy one to defend off the 1-T there.
I mean, it has been nothing but challenging
Dog
for
with it off
Cheech here to start.
Unfortunately, it's
Kuna's
lefty does not
skating
take
over
the
the
board
puck.
there, so now they're gonna have to reset and kill more time of their power play.
Crave Dog with an absolutely amazing push, avoiding
Brave
defenders.
Dog with a
Just
shot
straight
right
off
at
the
the
pad of
post.
Cheech.
we still got like 40 seconds almost roughly on this power
Yeah, they
play.
probably got one more push right here on the power play, but that's a nice hit by Metal. And now they're going to be on the break. Him and Panda got a little bit of stamina, it looks like. Oh, he tries
An
to
absolutely
backhand it to the top
phenomenal
left.
shot out of Metal there. Great save by Acuna, though.
Great
I mean,
save.
if he can keep it in the glove, Acuna is going to be dominant all game.
Pretty even on the faceoffs. Titans have the
Oh,
advantage 8-6.
So you're saying what you're saying, Jay, here is to shoot for rebounds is the way to go, huh?
I'm not going to say anything about that, but we've seen the holes in Acuna's game, but we know he's a confident goalie and he's one of the best
Nice
in the
save by
league.
Cheech there off the pass into the crease. Really the slot.
Is it me or does it seem like Cheech is playing with tethering tonight? Could that be the difference?
He does look a little jittery, like he's trying to keep
He's
himself
too far out now, in my opinion, to be playing on tethering, but he's definitely, even the warm-up games, he was moving a lot.
I mean, he's definitely on tethering.
Oh.
Well, you can see the movement from Cheech here. It's a little robotic, and that only comes with doing tethering.
Oh, a nice hit and a nice save. Acuna has got to
It
get
comes
better
straight
control
off
off
the
those
mask.
bounces because that was almost one that Kobe puts in the
Defense
middle, tries
looking
to.
to break it. Oh, it looks like the defense is breaking down when they
Kobe
face
with a
two
nice
shots.
forechecking. Okay, Scratch is going to say enough of this.
Oh, Crave trying to get to it, turns it over. Kobe's got the puck. Kobe tries to shoot it and turns it over.
Oh, Panda keeps it across, though.
Panda somehow still recovers
Oh,
it.
that's a nice shot by
An
Zesh.
absolutely beautiful save
What
out of
minute
Cheech
marker are you
there.
at, Professor?
I have no idea. I think I'm behind.
I do think you're behind as well here, Prof. But
Yep.
it's an offensive battle here.
It really is.
All right, Titans will face off in their zone. Metal does win that back to Smorio.
Not a
Panda's
very
gonna
good
bring it over.
trap setup there.
Oh, and that's
an
a nice
absolutely
shot on.
beautiful tip out of Metal, and it goes. Kamurocho takes the 3-2 lead right
What
here
a
in this
shot.
game.
You know, that's the first time we saw the Titans not really set up on their blue line trap. They kind of let them come in
Yeah,
there, and
they were really late on that. They're gonna have to fix that here going into the third
Dragons are going
when
to take a
time comes for
3-2
intermission.
lead.
I mean, we still got a lot of hockey left. There's 5 minutes and 29 seconds left counting in the second period. And then you got a whole third. There's plenty of hockey, plenty of hockey. Hawks has got the puck. Hawks is looking to pass it, and he turns it over. Oh,
Oh, and that bounces off the post. He had the whole side open, and it bounces out of the post. That is tough luck.
that is definitely
Scratches.
tough luck.
Oh, another nice save by Cheech. Bounces it behind.
Scratch takes his shot, and Cheech makes his save. They need to get out of the zone. Cheech is dead here. If they don't get it out of the zone quickly, I don't know what's going to happen. Lucky break for Komodo Dragons.
Oh, and a nice steal by Kobe there. But Craven is able to keep it onside. Another shot, nice saves. Cheech is very tired with 5 seconds left going into the third. Oh!
That's a brutal miss on the tip there.
Dragons almost went into the third with a
Wow.
2-goal lead off of a nice tip off of Metal.
That would have been huge if that would have went in. That would have been totally huge.
That is a brutal miss in the period. You definitely want to take a bigger lead going into the third. I mean, final period. You want to big of a lead as you can, but only a 1-goal difference. I mean, back against the wall for Frostfire. I mean, they could take a 3-0. I mean, they could
Down
be
3-0,
down 3-0
3-0 in the
this
series.
game.
I mean, after a very shaky first period, Cheech is up 3-2 going into the third period. What's going to happen? It's still anybody's game.
Which we knew. The Dragons definitely came out of the tougher bracket. They had to face Elm Street, who probably had the best series with Elm Street versus
Komodo
the Huskies
Dragons.
in that first one.
Mhm.
And then the winner of that went on and unfortunately lost. Elm Street put up a tough battle, but too many lineup changes, similar to our situation against Elm Street. You change that lineup too many times, it starts to affect the morale of the team and just don't have the same chem.
It seems like Cheech has finally found his groove in the game, but it still could be too early to speak. Frostfire is still being aggressive as they just shot their
Oh, Metal
21st
with a
shot.
nice poke by Metal there right before Cray was gonna have a chance at a nice shot.
Both teams are playing phenomenal defense here.
Yeah, they definitely stepped it up after those 2 frustrating periods defensively.
What a nice block by
Oh,
Metal once again.
the shot breaks
Oh,
the glass.
I don't know where Dangle was shooting that, but I think little Jimmy just broke his face. He just wanted to experience hockey for the first time. But Dangle just ruined that.
Crossfire are definitely looking for these long range passes, definitely the saucer pass that they're trying to get. And they're just turning them over, and Okuna almost loses it there.
Yeah, and it's gonna it might cost them it could cost them the game by trying to look for those long passes because they keep turning it over in their zone. It's putting their goalie on the edge. We got 14 minutes and 38 seconds in the third period. And Komodo Dragons are up 3-2.
Yeah, you're definitely still behind here, Prof. Because we're sitting pretty at 13 minutes and 5 seconds. Hawks absolutely blasted Varius on that break in. Beautiful shot from Zeph in the slot, but Cheech turns it away. Kamurocho looking for the breakout. They've got it with Panda, and he shoots it. He shoots it top right.
Panda would have
Cheddar
had a little bit more patience there and let Metal set up for the
for the
tip.
big tip.
Maybe even
But
throw it up. And
the
let
tip
Metal.
has been working here recently for Kamurocho. You got to think that that's the game plan here is to abuse that tipping. I mean, it's been brutal all year.
Again, it goes back to what I was saying earlier during the pre-show. Working with your D-man.
Oh my goodness!
Cheech
has got to
the
be thanking
luckiest
post for
bounces.
that.
Ooh.
That's
Cheech
2 off
better
the
kiss
post for
that
the
post
Titans.
for saving it.
Titans absolutely dominating in time on attack too. You hate to see it. Not being rewarded for their shots.
But see, while that was luck, but that was also skill by Teach by not moving, staying in
Oh,
position and not
Cheech is
moving.
way out of the crease here.
And
Dude,
the defense is
Cheech
somehow
has
able
got
to
to get this
wrangle it
movement
in.
under control, or it's going to cost him.
Panda is going to get it across the blue line. Throws a little shot on, not much there. Def trying to dangle within 4 guys there. Usually not good. Nice little pass over to Wickstrom, though. They are cycling it in now, and he is going to turn it over to Panda.
Panda's got a breakaway.
Do.
1-on-1 with the tender, and Panda gets his hat trick. 4-2 lead for the Kamurocho Dragons here in the third period. That might just be the dagger. I mean, inside 10 minutes, your playoff run-ins here.
It is 4-2 Komodo Dragons, and that is a Hattie from Dangle Shots. What a surprise.
Yeah, 7 minutes and 6 seconds to go for Frostfire to regain and score 2 goals, potentially 3 to win the game.
It's not possible. I mean, they are playing quite aggressive.
Well, they keep giving it over.
Yeah, but it seems to be costing them here with these turnovers.
Oh, and Metal almost got the tip on that one.
Yeah, this aggressiveness out of Frostfire has seemingly been adjusted by Kamurocho. I mean, they've been picking off passes that Frostfire has been trying to throw for 2 periods now.
How upset would it be that if Frostfire actually were to come back and tie a series 3-3 though? How shocking would that be? Let's just talk about.
I wouldn't be shocked because I've seen this team work all year long. They are capable of doing it.
We know they're capable of doing it, but
I mean, this is just an example of the Titans dominating the entire game and not being able to get
had a beautiful shot there, but missed it. Crave Dog taking it in and scores the high cheddar. Crave Dog with his first goal of the series. It is
making it a 1-goal game with 3:07 remaining.
A huge turning point for Frostfire. They got to capitalize now. 3 minutes and they have 1 goal to score.
Is this a momentum swinger? Let's see.
It very well could be.
Let's see.
Zafirius with the puck, taking it inside the dots. It's poked away. Unhealthy scratch taken himself. Get the crouch block. Yeah. Absolutely beautiful crouch block out of the
1 minute remaining in this game 3.
Cheech is absolutely burnt here. This is huge for Frostfire. Cheech is burnt, but I think Kamurocho is going to take. No, they are not going to take the timeout here. That could be a huge mistake here for Kamurocho not taking the timeout.
Frostfire, though, they got 10 minutes and 49 seconds on attack. For Komodo Dragons, 3 minutes and 33 seconds. That's huge.
Yeah, that just shows how much of a force Frostfire can be in the offensive zone. But Kamurocho, they need to make some stops here for them to hold on.
I mean, Komodo Dragons haven't done much at all.
It seems like it's been a defensive battle for them, a defensive liability, might I say.
We got 48 seconds left. Let's see how it goes.
Absolutely beautiful pass to Jetty. A great forecheck from Crave Dog, still in the zone. Around the boards to Scratch. Taking it back down to Zavarius. And a beautiful backhander shot there, but it gets turned away and into the neutral zone. Kamurocho able to regain here, rethink their play here. 6 seconds. It looks like it's going to be Kamurocho here in game 3.
Great win.
It's an absolutely fantastic win for Kamurocho, but a lot to think about. And I mean, there's a lot to think about going into the little break that we have here.
And
A lot to think about for
grateful
Kamurocho.
A lot to be grateful for when it comes to that one.
I mean, Cheech needs to thank his lucky stars that the post was there so many times, because there was a lot of times he left that crease and left it wide open, but the post knocked it back out.
I mean, Cheech did have an 800 save percentage, though, too.
Yeah, but
You can't really
positioning
knock
is way more important than your save percentage, in my opinion. And his positioning has been very, very off in this game. And Frostfire needs to reevaluate here, because that defense they gave up a lot of breakaways, and that's not something you want to see in a game 3, game 4, series tonight, potentially going home with a sweep. I mean, you don't want to see that as the owner, and it's a
You can
rough
say
call.
what you want. It might have been an ugly win, but a win is a win in my book. And the job got done. The owner. I mean, the owner called on to his number one goalie. The goalie got him the win. That's all that matters. And he did it tonight. And he's possibly calling on for his goalie for game 4, it looks like. And if that's the case, and he does well for game 4, he gets him that trophy. That's all that matters here.
I mean, while we're here for the break, we do have another poll out. Are you excited for the PHL rebrand? I know I am. What do you think, Prof? What do you think, TK?
I'm really excited for this. I mean, we got a media team now. We're going to be having a podcast soon. We're bringing in NHL teams. It's going to be really exciting here.
Alrighty. My stream seems to be frozen. So I'm just looking at stats here. I just see 3.3 minutes on the time or whatever. All right, we're back. Okay, we're good. I mean, Kamurocho already typing in chat that they're ready. They want to continue. They want to end this series.
They really don't want to wait it out another couple of minutes.
Yeah, I don't know what Frostfire is going to do here. I don't know if they make a change here. I mean, defense did look a little shaky, but I don't know if it warrants a change. I mean, they looked incredibly aggressive, but that aggressiveness sort of bit them in the end, caused a lot of breakaways, caused a lot of turnovers. But I'm really excited to see this game 4. This is crunch time for Frostfire, and I think they can do it. I'm still going to say that they win this here, and we go to game 5, game 6, maybe even game 7.
I'm just going to say this. You never bet against the Panda. Ask little Jimmy, who went to the game last game and tried to bet against him.
Got a puck fired at his face.
I mean, it is the ultimate experience. You get to witness broken glass and you get a puck.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you could say that. But we as media team want to thank you guys so much for being here for what could be the final 2 games of the season. We do hope to do weekly live streams. We're also going to be starting up this podcast very soon. Yeah, we want to thank you to everybody in chat who's watching right now. Game 4 coming up right now. We still think Kamurocho wins it here.
I do think they do win it here, and it looks like both teams are running the same lineup, so it is going to be interesting here. Are they going to play the same playing style, or what's going to happen here? Let's see.
I do think Frostfire holds true to their own, and they still run that blue line trap, even though it seems Kamurocho has been able to adjust in such a way that they don't give Frostfire enough time to set up for their blue line trap that's been so effective all year. But here we go, game 4. I'm excited.
Game 4 of the LTHL Finals. Is it going to be a sweep?
This very well could be the last game of the season, of
Quick,
season
if you're in the
3
chat,
for
type
LTHL.
1 for yes and 2 for no.
We ask the hard-hitting questions around here.
TK, how is it down on the ice? TK, you still alive there?
Okay, it seems our on-ice analyst is taking a bathroom break. But here
Or
we
a
go,
smoke break?
Kamurocho 4. This Kamurocho and 4 could be a very big possibility here. Crave Dog with a beautiful pass. A give and go from Zephyrius, and Crave Dog still holds onto the puck. Hawks with a beautiful back check there.
Ooh.
Oh, and a beautiful shot out of Wickstrom. Zephyrius trying to tuck it in, but Cheech standing strong. He's looking better already.
Yeah,
And that
Cheech is
pressure,
not moving as much.
that pressure is insane right now. They need to win this draw and get it out as quick as possible. Which they're gonna win it. You know, toss it around the boards.
Cheech is definitely not moving as much this time. He doesn't seem as
He's still walking out of that
nervous.
crease though. That makes me nervous.
Hey, some people have a certain play style and that's how they play. I mean, so be it. If Panda tries to
Oh,
cheat,
this is gonna be an interference call on Panda. He just shoved Scratch out of the way. This is gonna be a power play for the Frostfire Titans. Oh, Zephyrius dancing around defenders. He's looking to score here. If I'm Frostfire, I'm looking to score. I'm not looking to get the power play. Oh, they're gonna be on a 5-on-3. That's huge. That's huge for Frostfire. They can strike first here.
I know Cheech is in that, and whatever they're talking, wherever they're talking is yelling at their team.
I mean, I would be too as a goalie, especially in the heat of the moment here. If they got the full pressure, Furious dancing around the blue line. A good dump out of Hawks. This 3-on-3 breakout from Zephyrius, Wickstrom, and Crave. Zephyrius running that, what he calls the umbrella, where he sticks around the blue line, and it's not looking very effective here, even for a 5-on-3 and an offside from an unhealthy Scratch. All right, this gives Kamurocho the time. Slow down.
They get the much needed whistle that they need it.
Oh yeah, I mean that pressure is going to be constantly building if they continue to get it out. It won't be as much of a problem, but if you let Frostfire dance in their zone, it's going to be detrimental as a team.
They've had a really strong
The
penalty
attempted
kill all
puck
year,
goes
though,
just
too.
over the blue line. All right, penalty kill successful for Kamurocho. That was huge.
Once
5-on-3 is not easy.
But this is why they've had the best defense too, and what's brought them to the championship too, and got them where they need to.
Beautiful cycling out of Frostfire tonight. And just an absolute textbook save out of there from Cheech. I mean, getting the rebounds under control are really, really helping Cheech here.
It really has. Cheech is playing very well positionally, it seems, this game.
Frostfire going to be going on another power play for interference.
Oof. I don't know if that was a legit interference or it's just an EA call, but hey, it is what it is. The call was made. We're just up in the booth. Who are we to make the
Looks
call?
like Wickstrom's just building that pressure system right now. You allow them to dance in your zone, it is going to you. I promise you that. Oh, Panda looking to go for the breakaway, but it just leaves defenders high and dry. He's back. Frostfire cycling the puck, but the defense for Kamurocho has been textbook here. They've gotten in front of that puck. They have blocked a lot. Beautiful shot from Zephyrius from the point, and Cheech turns it away. Another, and he turns it away again.
Once again, this defense is still amazing for Komodo Dragon.
And another penalty kill for the Kamurocho Dragons. Crave Dog enters the zone. He's looking for the cross crease, most likely.
You take away that cross crease, they can't pass it.
Absolutely, bro. Nice little forecheck out of there from Crave Dog, but he loses it at the end.
And they trap Panda instantly. Panda turns it over.
Beautiful interception there from Jetty. Jetty dancing in the zone. He's taking it. He's taking it. And it goes nowhere.
Oh.
This has been insane defense here. They've definitely amped it up on both sides. Without even making a change, that's impressive. They've been able to become stronger as a unit
one
here.
goalie's been really on his game, while the other goalie just seems to have just sat there and really haven't done anything. It seems like. Ooh.
Beautiful wraparound
Ooh.
stop from Acuna there.
Panda's
I know
right,
and me personally, I've struggled with the wraparounds, but Acuna does it insanely well.
Yeah, I mean, when I play goalie myself, I see those wraps coming from a mile away. Those are one of my stronger suits to spot. It's the 5-hole that are the weaker ones for me.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's kryptonite for any goalie, especially the good ones.
Yep, that and the
Frostfire looking here to build the pressure again. I mean, this is one of those moments where you call into question the ability to pass from Frostfires. Specifically, a lot of people have been critical about Zephyrus's ability to pass, but a beautiful alone shot there that gets turned away by Acuna. I mean, what do you think, Prof? Do you think the ability for Zephyrus, his passing, has been a problem for the team, or do you think it's been helpful considering he can score at will? It seems.
From what I've witnessed in this series, he seems like he could be a decent passer when he wants to be. And I don't want to knock the guy because I haven't never really played with him, so I don't want to call him selfish. But it could be a problem. Yes. I mean, I don't know if it's a trust thing, but if it's a trust
If it's a
thing,
trust
then
thing, that's a big problem. If it's a trust thing, if
I
you've
mean,
worked with the team all year and you don't trust them, that's a big problem. As
exactly.
we
This
go,
is your
as we run here into the second period through the first intermission, 4 shots to 6. It's been a defensive battle.
This is your team. He built this team. He
Absolutely.
traded for these guys.
He also took a lot of these guys in the draft to start the year.
Exactly.
He's kept a core squad.
Exactly. The same goes for Panda. He did the same thing. This is a lot of the guys he had. He traded for them too, and signed them. So I mean, you have to trust your guys, no matter what. That's the whole thing. You have to
Couldn't
have
agree
that
more.
chemistry. That's what it comes down
All
to in the
right.
end with any sport is chemistry.
Absolutely. 0-0 to start the second here. Frostfire looking to come out swinging here after they win the draw. And a tripping call from, I believe that's Hawks.
That's a huge loss for the Dragons too.
Yeah, you do not want to lose that right D man who's been stellar here for Kamurocho.
LTHO All-Star right there too.
Absolutely. I mean, one of the best. A beautiful wraparound attempt there by Crave Dog. It gets turned away by Cheech. I wouldn't have saved that, I think. Another beautiful save from Cheech. The pressure has been built. They're full pressure right now. And almost a rebound goal there for Frostfire, but Cheech able to grab him before anybody gets close.
And Cheech gets the hold for the whistle. Unbelievable here.
6-5 on the face-offs. That's not what we're used to seeing for Kamurocho. It's usually pretty dominant. But Zafiri is also a face-off specialist as he wins the draw here and gives it the give and go for Crave Dog. Wickstrom struggling with the puck, and he shoots it, but a beautiful turn away from Cheech. Top from the blue line from scratch, gets turned away. The Crave Dog wraparound gets turned away as well. Cheech is on his head tonight. This is a huge step up, Prof, from the first game. This is stellar goaling right now.
See, this is why I say you don't bet against Cheech and Panda, because
I will eat my words if this turns out to be an absolutely insane game. But I cannot count out Acuna yet. He's also been playing very, very well.
the Acuna's playing amazing. Both goalies are playing amazing here by phenomenal defense. It's just a matter of what goalie. It's either goalie or defense is gonna mess up. I hate to say it. I mean, it's either gonna be that lucky bounce, or is it just gonna be an EA thing?
Hang on
We
here,
don't know.
Prof. I hate to cut you off, but this just shows how relaxed Kamurocho is.
I know.
Panda currently is in the chat talking to people while this game is going on. How relaxed as a team do you have to be to do that? As
That
we get
is
a
nuts.
one-on-one from Panda, and he looked for the pass. That's pretty unique out of Panda. Crave
That's
dog
a
entering
rare.
his
That's a
zone.
rare thing from Panda too. Usually Panda takes a shot. Uh, those that heard that person, that was our media director.
Thank you, Invoke. We love you. All right, a
Shout
draw
out
in
to
the zone
Invoke.
for Kamurocho. They win it. Panda. Kobe on a stick, moving it up in their zone, looking for the pass. Sends it back. A beautiful tip, but it goes off the post for Acuna. And another great save. Frostfire gets it out, but he wins the draw. Zafirius with a beautiful pass, and he gets turned away. Wickstrom had a beautiful shot from the slot, but he gets turned away. Oh my goodness. An
Again,
absolutely stellar performance here out of Cheech. As
again,
Frostfire enters the zone again at will.
yeah, but these defenses though have been amazing too.
Yeah, this Kamurocho defense has been able to really pick up these pucks. Like I said, they are a puck control team. They are very good about keeping the puck out of their. Oh, and that hurts as a goalie to watch a 5-hole goal.
As
And
we were talking about the five
takes
hole,
Hawks draws he draws blood first for this
yep.
Kamurocho Dragons team. That was an
And
absolutely that's a game changer for the Kamurocho Dragons if they can hold on to this lead.
what did we say? What did we say about Hawks? How valuable he was as a right D1, and how much punishing the five hole is as a goalie. It's two things we mentioned earlier, and look what just happened. What is the irony in that? I just want to point that out. One nothing. That's a tough break too.
We might have a breakaway here from Zafirius. He slows it down and he turns it away to Hawks, but he checks Hawks at the end there. Beautiful pass out of Jetty Wickstrom drawing it through the neutral zone. Oh, who just got laid out? Somebody just got laid out and the glass has broken. Oh, it was Wickstrom. Wickstrom's gonna feel that, that's for sure. My goodness. See a lot of people going at Panda tonight in the chat.
I mean, it's. I can
I
understand why
mean,
everyone wants to go after Panda. I mean, considering what he has done tonight, what he's done in
yeah,
the league,
it's been a great performance on both sides.
I wouldn't be surprised if Panda gives himself
Wickstrom with a
MVP.
beautiful shot, and it goes through the 5-hole on Cheech. 1-1. Frostfire goes up and ties it. This is going to be a battle here. I mean, back against the wall, Frostfire is going to fight until the final horn blows. This is an insane game here. You hate to see that as a goalie, to see the puck just trickle right through your 5-hole after you've made the save, but happens to the best of them. Let's see how Cheech regains here. Kuna turns away a shot from what I believe was Hawks. Wickstrom taking up through the middle, surveying the ice, heads it down to Zeph. It was an odd shot out of Zephyrius, especially. You don't really see shots like that. You see pretty high percenters. Oh, and it pings off the post from as a shot from Panda. Barely gets turned away.
Panda tried to do his high cheese as normal. Didn't work
It's
that time.
it's a very very Panda strategy.
Oh,
Period looks to be coming to an end here, and nothing will happen. All right, second intermission, tied game. I don't know what to say.
chat,
be quite honest.
Let's check out the new poll, please.
Yes, we shall. Let me check it here. We also have a new poll here. Who wins game 4? Do you think Kamurocho Dragons or the Frostfire Titans? That is a heartbreaking goal after seeing that replay. You make the save and it just trickles right through. You don't want to see that, especially in the game you could potentially sweep here.
That goes back to being one of those EA goals that we mentioned earlier.
We've got 8 votes already, and a lot of people hoping Frostfire here takes the cake.
I wonder if they're hoping Frostfire only because of Panda. Because, I mean, we've had the chat, Dog and Panda and everything.
Oh, absolutely.
Or is it just because of Frostfire playing style here?
We can say here that LTHL EC Icebreakers says nobody likes the Cumshot Dragons. If that tells you how this chat feels about the Kamurocho Dragons.
I know who that person is. I want to say, somebody come get her.
A beautiful shot out of Panda gets turned away on the very, very small part of the pad by Aguna. This defense has got to work to get this thing out. That full pressure is going to hurt them, especially for somebody who has pucks die at their feet like Aguna. It's going to be rough. Yeah, Crave Dog looking to take it, but gets ripped away. Zephyrius dancing at the blue line, taking a shot, but it misses the net completely. Kamurocho regaining here. Oh, and an attempted takeaway there from Crave Dog. It turns into a 2-1-1 for Kamurocho. And a shot gets turned away. Metal taking an absolutely beautiful shot, but Acuna just standing tall. Another beautiful shot turned away by Acuna, but that throw out almost cost him.
Oof. Oh.
Unhealthy scratch, taking it up away from his defensive position. Beautiful forecheck from Zephyrius, who takes it with a stride deep, looking for the wraparound, gets taken away from Hawks.
I just want to point out a little fun fact about Scratch. He does play forward sometimes, but he is a primary D. In my opinion, one of the best defensive players in the league.
Oh, I can't help but agree there. I mean, this guy can prove that he can come up and score. He's just got to have that reliable, man back there covering for him. As Frostfire Titans win the draw, and Wickstrom taking it up. Zephyrius in the zone. Wickstrom passing it out to the blue line. Jetty passing as well. And Zephyrius looking 1-1. But the defense regains this defense that we've been talking about so highly here, as there's going to be an icing call, and it's going to go back to Kamurocho's zone.
I mean, I think that was a smart play though on their play, on their play though. With all the pressure and whatnot, you just get a reset. Hopefully to win it and go from there.
And a beautiful goal from Crave Dog makes it 2-1 in the third period. This is huge for Frostfire. If they can hold this lead, we live to see another day. Me as a Frostfire Titan, I do hope to see them live another day. This has been a great game here so far.
You got a lot of hockey.
Yes, we do, but there's also a lot of defense to be played by Frostfire, who have shown to be pretty solid here in this game.
Until that right there.
A lot of turnovers here committed in the neutral zone. Got Metal taking it up, but he's going to get hit. Zafirius looking to be on a breakaway one-on-one. But the hesitation again, I don't know, man. I've seen a lot of hesitation out of Zeph, excuse me. This on these breakaways, it looks like he's waiting for the open man. I don't know why, but every tendy in the league, everybody's going to look for the cross crease here on the breakaway.
Not everybody can shoot the cheese like Panda, unfortunately. And that's what makes Panda so good right there.
It's my job to question it, Panda. Don't hate me. Zafirius with a beautiful takeaway here.
You could question Panda's shot all day long. You gotta admire that beauty shot.
Oh no, he's told me numerous times if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So he's still gonna abuse it well into next season and maybe the season after that until it gets fixed here by any goalie. Beautiful interception there by Hawks in his own zone. Metal moving it up across the board, down to Dangle shot, takes it back to the blue line. A shot from Hawks gets turned away. Grave Dog with a 1-on-2, looking to shoot it, and it gets turned away by Cheech. Gonna freeze the puck here.
And we got 3 minutes and 29 seconds, and Frostfire is up 2-1.
This is
in the third. Whew.
I mean, if Kamurocho strikes here and we go into OT, I'm gonna question the ability of Frostfire to hold on and be confident. Because if I may be wrong, but I believe Frostfire has out of the league this season. Not an OT team, if I do say. And Metal with a 1-on-1 shot gets turned away by Acuna.
I can honestly say I've been on that other momentum where you get that tough break and it just sinks.
Beautiful pass from Zafirius there to Grave Dog, but it gets turned away. Alrighty, Kamurocho Dragons going to take the timeout here with 28 seconds in the third period.
Could this be the last whistle of the game?
I think Frostfire takes it here, man. I really do. I'm going to stand strong with my team. I believe in them.
Could this be the last whistle of the game? If this is the last whistle, so be it. I just want to thank everyone for coming out. It's been an amazing night. Thanks Shay for tuning in, doing this with me. It's been amazing.
It's been a blast to commentate over these games, and I hope I get to do it again. I hope you do too. It's a breakaway for Zafirius, 1-on-1 with Cheech, and Cheech gives it up. Frostfire takes the 3-1 lead with 18.8 seconds left in the third, and I think that's the dagger in the coffin for Kamurocho. I think it seems Frostfire is going to take this game.
So that
series is going to be 3-1 after the final horn sounds here. An offside call for Kamurocho. It's going to stop the clock, but that's too little time to make up for 2 goals, if you ask me.
I have to agree with you on that case. That means we'll have game 5 back with the Dragons at home.
Absolutely.
And
potential game 6, game 7 as well.
Yep. Which will
and
be
the final horn sounds, and Frostfire
wins
firing back 3-1. It's a
What
3-1 lead for Kamurocho, don't get me wrong. But Frostfire lives to see another day, and it's been an absolute beauty of games that we've been able to cover here tonight. And we want to thank everybody that was in chat, having fun, talking trash. It's been an absolute ride here tonight, and we want to thank everybody so much for tuning in. And we will hopefully see you all, what I believe, Friday. It will be Friday.
8:45 Eastern.
8:45 Eastern. We will see you all Friday. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Good night.
Have a great night.